Hi Pisces, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your July 2021 love reading. Thank you to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, subscribed, and donated to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the Bridge in the Gap spread. And we'll actually take a look at the past energies, present energies, even future energies between you and your person. And while I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left is your energy and the cards on the right is the other person's, if you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, and on the right side we have the Tarot Sexual Magic. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Four of Cups. So this is actually Cancer energy here, which for you guys is your 5th house, romance, creativity, children. So we definitely see, as with most decks, the Four of Cups energy represents usually an energy of being disappointed with what's being offered to you. So I feel like this is saying, especially given the fact that her back is turned and we could just kind of see in her facial expression, could just be saying that they might have actually, made some offers to you in the past, but I feel like you were probably declining them. And possibly just declining love offers in general, because given that we do see 4 cups there, it might be multiple offers from the same person or offers from multiple different people. That's what I see there. Looks like you were a bit closed off. Past energy on their side, we have quite a few cards. We have the Knave of Wands, which is the equivalent to the Page of Wands. Queen of Wands, which is Aries. The Chariot, which is Cancer energy. 6 of Swords, which is Aquarius, and 7 of Swords, which is Aquarius. So the feeling that I'm getting looking at these cards, I feel like this is saying that you might have felt like they came on a little bit too strong for your liking, so you might have just had doubts as to what their motives were, because we see the Knave of Wands followed by the Queen of Wands, the Chariot. Those are all pretty passionate, fast-moving energies. And then we see that 6 of Swords energies and 7 of Swords, which to me says, you might have just felt like they were just moving a little bit too fast for your liking. This deck in particular, 7 of Swords doesn't point so much to deception as much as it's just two people not on the same page and needing to, make adjustments. So that's what I feel like that's pointing to there. All right, present position on your side, we have Triumph, which is the equivalent to the World, Ace of Coins, and King of Cups. So with this energy coming up here, I feel like this is saying that you guys might actually be reconnecting in the present. If that's the case, could just be saying that you might have both had to, go through a little bit of growth cycles. As far as for you, maybe it was one of those things where you might have had the impression that the grass was greener, right? And then maybe after getting a bunch of other offers, you might have thought, all right, well, maybe, I could reconsider this person. With the Ace of Coins represents, at least a desire to move something more stable, towards something more stable. With the King of Cups, though, I feel like there could still be a little bit of a reluctance on your part to fully open up as far as your feelings go, right? Because we see, again, the energy of back turn to the cards on that side. But with the King of Cups energy there, I feel like it's saying that, you probably do have some pretty deep feelings for them, but you're just not, going all out expressing that to them just yet. And for some of you, you might actually live at a distance from each other as well, so maybe you're just physically reuniting. All right, present energy on their side. They also have the World card and the 6 of Pentacles. So good mixture here. This is Taurus energy, but what I feel like this is saying, again, like I said for you guys, it looks like there was a growth cycle that you probably both had to go through. And for them, now we actually see Pentacles energy, right? Which is a lot more grounded than we see with the Wands and the Swords energy. And plus, that's more of a compatible element for water, which is what you guys are, of course. So, and not to mention 6 of Pentacles in general talks about balance being restored. So I feel like this is saying that, they've learned their lesson too. Okay, maybe I did come on a bit too strong with Pisces in the past. And now, that was their lesson. And now I feel like this is saying that there's a much more measured approach between the two of you. So that's what I see there. And of course, for you guys too, Taurus is your 3rd house communication. So it could just be saying you guys are having a lot more communication, maybe moving at a much more reasonable pace that you're more comfortable with. All right, future energy on your side, we have the 10 of coins. So this is actually Virgo energy here, which is your opposite sign. So I feel like this is you opening up and seeing the potential for this connection to actually go long term. We see a lot of, a lot of trees out there. This makes me think of a very fertile connection with a lot of room for growth within it. So that's what I'm seeing there. And for some of you, might just say that it might even take until we get into Virgo season for you to start to really feel that. If that's the case, that Virgo season would be starting toward the end of August. So it might take till next month for you to fully feel that way. And future energy on their side, we have the Queen of Chalices. So this is Cancer energy here, and now, of course, we could also point out that there's the water element, right? So we do see a match there. So I feel like this is them adapting to your energy, right, and opening up and relating more to the way you might like to do things, right? And then, of course, we did see the King of Cups energy in the present on your side. So I feel like this is them kind of meeting you on that level. So it looks like it could be a pretty solid match. Like I said, it looks like there's definitely a disconnect in the past, but probably you guys both had your separate lessons you needed to learn at the time. Looks like things will be moving forward in a much more positive way now. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Prince of Cups. So this is the equivalent of the Knight of Cups, which is the court card for Pisces. So this is you guys. And this could just be saying you're feeling a lot more confident, a lot more sure of yourselves, a lot more open to love too, right? Because like we were saying there with the back turned, we even saw it back turned with the King of Cups here. We do see at least more of an open energy. And bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like this is saying primarily this is probably a past thing that they were dealing with. And for some of you, that might have been what was going on as far as, maybe they were, I don't even necessarily, I feel a little reluctant to say it because I don't think they had bad intentions behind it. But what I was feeling with seeing this is that in the past, they might have been kind of reproaching you as a rebound. Maybe they'd just gotten out of a connection that went poorly. And then, they were just really desperate to get themselves back out there. So, and that might have even been intuitively what you might have picked up on, like, all right, this person's not healed. Let me, kind of fall back a little bit. So that's what I'm seeing with that primarily. I don't really see that as an indicator of future energy between the two of you because it looks pretty solid. But see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see if we get anything from the Aqua Moonlight deck here. I did pre-shuffle this deck, and here I'm just going to be looking for some jumpers with unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. So we'll see if we get anything. All right, nothing coming up on your side, but we'll see if we get any from them to you. Oh, got two actually, but they fell. So let me go grab those. We'll see what they have to say. All right. So we have codependency. I need you. Nope, won't focus. Seriously. Oh, whatever. Just take my word for it. It says codependency. I need you. There we go. Now it's a little focused. So that could have been, like I said, again, maybe that was energy you were picking up on in the past, and then that kind of lines up with what I was saying there. Like maybe they just gotten out of another connection, and again, like I said, it feels weird to use the word rebound because I don't think they had bad intentions behind it, but I feel like it was just one of those things where they just really wanted to get themselves back out there. So I don't think it was like in the sense of them using you, but they might not have even been conscious of the fact that that's how they were approaching it. All right, and we have rendezvous. I want to see you. So Yeah, that certainly aligns with what we see there too. And then with the world card on your side, I did mention maybe the two of you physically live at a distance from each other, so that would align with that too. If this is saying, maybe you guys reconnect. If that's the case, I feel like it's saying you will actually find that you probably have a lot more in common now, and things are flowing a lot more better. A lot more better. That sounded weird. A lot better between the two of you now. There we go. Boy, Mercury retrograde is just wrapping up. All right. So next, we'll see if we get anything from Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And same situation here as far as I pre-shuffled this deck too, but here we're just looking for one card. And then we'll wrap up. Alright, so nothing's coming up, so what I'll do is I'll just put the deck down and give me a few seconds to tune in and we'll just pull a card. Okay. Let's see what we got. Alright, we have a loyal heart. There's the artwork, and the number is 35. So, definitely looks pretty positive there too, but let's see what the messages say. Okay, it says fidelity, loyalty, devotion. The Oracle's message. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. So, pretty positive message there. Like I said, it looks like in the past you might have felt a little bit iffy toward them. It looks like in the present and in the future you definitely feel a lot more sure of the connection. So that might have been more of an energy for the past for you guys, but hopefully that resonated. And then the relationship message says your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. So yeah, again, pretty positive message there too. Like I said, it looks like the two of you kind of had your own little separate things to grow from in the past. More so them, to be fair. But it looks like you're definitely much more on the same page in the present, and things look pretty positive in the future too. So overall, pretty good spread for you guys. Hopefully it resonated. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.